Good morning, cultists. Welcome to a brand new breakfast with CthuLoops. We are back, folks. Not only am I back from my little break, kind of, but we're back to our old recorded format for CK2, and this campaign is going to be a doozy. Not because I think it's going to be unique or special or even interesting in any way, much like my commentary, but because this time, we're not hunting for achievements. Oh no, we're hunting for fun. Maybe? So the goal of this campaign is to establish an Ethiopian Jewish merchant republic operating out of Socotra, and then eventually dominate trade in and around the Indian Ocean. And like many things in CK2, we have a few ways of approaching this. We could start out as one of the merchant republics like Venice or Ragusa or Amalfi, but then we'd have to snake our way down south to Socotra, which is just crazy talk, and ain't nobody got time for that. We could start out as Socotra itself, or really any of the other feudal or Icta realms around us, and then convert to being a merchant republic, which is doable, but unfortunately that requires us to fudge the system a bit by reverting back to being tribal and then founding a merchant republic, and we all know how finicky and buggy CK2 can be, so I'm actually not really considering that to be an option, which is a shame because it'd be great to start out as Abyssinia since they have that awesome bloodline and Semyon is already Jewish. Sadly, they're both feudal. And if we're going to be converting to tribal, then we might as well just start out being tribal, which is exactly what I intend to do. And I already have someone picked out. Tribe Shiwa. Or rather, Shamumun. That's it, yes, Shamumun, yes. Of the petty kingdom of Shiwa. So, in the interest of full disclosure, I've actually tried this strat out a little bit just to see how it would work and if the mechanics would work. As far as I'm aware, it does work, but unfortunately, it kind of requires us to start out in a very favorable condition. So I may need to restart this campaign a few times to make sure that we have a good character. And we are not surrounded by people who are just able to tear us to shreds immediately. So going with Tribe Shiwa, and the reason why I'm going with these guys instead of Gojam or Damat is because Shiwa starts out being able to Holy War Shirazid, whereas these guys cannot because they're too far away. So yeah. Alright, so in terms of rules, I'm going to be going with the rules that I've been using for our stream for the last few times. So let's see here. Aztec invasion off, though I'm pretty sure even if we had it on for the 13th century, we're probably not going to hit that point. Major epidemics, historical, and again, I don't think our campaign is going to last 600 years or so, so probably not going to affect us. Shattered Retreat off, defensive pacts off because they're garbage. AI seduction off, exclave independence harsh, generate families on for the AI only. An army movement lock on, which I've been playing around with a lot on in our Monarch's Journey stuff, which is pretty cool. The army movement stuff, that is. Dynamic de jure drift restricted, de jure requirement required, supernatural events unrestricted, so that everyone can become immortal. Absurd events unrestricted, secret religious cults none. Although we do need to become Jewish at some point, so maybe something to consider. But it could also be a giant headache, so you know what, I think we'll just leave secret cults off. Provincial revolts rare, AI intrigue off, Mongol invasion historical, minor epidemics fewer, and pregnancy flavor off. So the reason why I go with AI intrigue off is because the AI loves going with seduction and also intrigue, and then just constantly slinging mud at you and tarnishing your name, etc, etc. So rather than play with a constant -10 general opinion from rumor spread or whatever, let's just do away with it and not bother with that nonsense. I think otherwise that's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Not sure if there's anything else I need to explain. I think we're good. Alright, sure. And Iron Man Shiwa. We start out in Shiwa, but no. We will be Iron Man Socotra. And like I said, this may require a few retries, so you'll find out one way or another if we start out with a good character. But most likely not, knowing my luck. Alright, well, as you may have guessed, we've had to restart a few times to get a good character and other good conditions. So we are currently playing as an Ethiopian Miaphysite tribal realm. It's been a while since I played as a tribal realm, so this may take a bit of getting used to. But I don't think I've ever played as a Miaphysite character. Miaphysite Christianity encompasses the Coptic Church and the Armenian Apostolic Church. Miaphysites stress that Christ had but a single nature, but of both human and divine character. This stance split them off from the main branch of Christianity after the Council of Chalcedon in 451. Though not viewed as outright heretics by Orthodox and Catholic Christians, it is a fine distinction. The nominal head of the Miaphysite Church is the Pope of Alexandria. So we're autocephalous, and the Pope can excommunicate, grant divorces, and grant the invasion casus belli. So basically the same thing as Orthodox, at least mechanically speaking. So we are King Mekonnen of Shiwa, of the House Shamamun. We are a brilliant strategist, an inspiring leader, and we are diligent, lustful, and brave. So pretty good character, I would say. Pretty darn good character, as a matter of fact. And our son is Semer Shamamun, who is diligent, conscientious, and brooding. So obviously the right choice is to go for the learning education. No. Normally, I mean, I should go for stewardship. His traits certainly lead in that direction, but I think starting out we kind of need to favor martial studies because we can't be caught with our pants down and no soldiers in our pants. So let's go for the martial education and hope for the best. Knock on wood. Alright, so that's that settled. What else do we need to consider? So Abyssinia is Miaphysite, Semyon is Jewish, and these guys are all Miaphysite as well. To our east we have Sunni neighbors, Berbera as well as Shirazid, and then we have our Wadid up here. So, as I said before, I've tried this start out a couple times to test things out, and we're basically in direct competition with Abyssinia to take over Shirazid almost right off the bat, so we kind of need to attack these guys immediately, which is, I mean, we're actually in a pretty good position now, but this could get a little dangerous, especially if some of the more powerful Muslim neighbors decide to intervene. But needs must when the devil drives. Wait, Gideon doesn't have a bloodline? So Solomon has the Solomonic blood, but Gideon does not. Interesting. I really want this coat of arms, though. I mean, I could just use the coat of arms customization to fudge it, which I may actually do so in between episodes. We'll see. What else do we need to do? So let's go ahead and increase our tribal organization because we need to get this thing up to the max level to be able to get the founding of the Merchant Republic. Yes, please. Thank you. And we'll also get the medium tribal organization started right off the bat. Fantastic. Council members. Let's have my Chancellor fabricate claims in Socotra. Maybe we can get lucky. We can train troops in our capital, build legend capital, build zeal in capital, and spy master. Why don't you go see how the people in Constantinople are living? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Agnatic, cognatic, gavelkind. So we should look for a wife. Not very good options, I will say. Abyssinia? Any wives? Nope. Semyon? No daughters. Nobody's got... Nobody. Right. Well, looks like we're not forging any alliances via marriage anytime soon. Ugh, unfortunate. Can I just marry you instead, sir? No? Okay, I guess he doesn't want a man as a wife. Fine, be that way. Then let's go ahead and perhaps look for a genius wife. It's very rare that we'd find a genius lady right off the bat. Whoa! Really? Okay, okay. Oh, right, I can't bribe you. And we can't take them as concubines. If I were to do that, then I wouldn't be able to pay for this, and it's not like we're making any money anytime soon, so this may be a bit of a lost cause, but just in case, I'm gonna try to sway you so that we can buy your favor or something. We'll see. We'll see. Now, can I buy your favor? Possibly, but that's gonna cost just as much, if not more. Ugh, unfortunate. Then maybe for now we remain wifeless. Not the smartest thing to do. And if we can't get this genius lady, perhaps we might be better off looking for... Lady with decent stewardship. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so if we can actually establish the Merchant Republic in our lifetime, then that's great. Because then we don't need to worry so much about having too many children and Gavelkind breaking stuff up. But if we don't establish that Merchant Republic, then that could be troublesome. I think maybe we should just go for it and deal with the consequence later. Possibly. So let's get this lady... Actually, hold on. I just thought of something. So we're a landlocked realm, obviously, and we've never even heard of boats, let alone built one ourselves. And since we're tribal, even if we do own a coastal settlement, it's gonna be very difficult for us to get boats. So I think what we might actually need to do is take these places over and then try to establish a merchant republic, and then eventually conquer Socotra, and then move our capital over to Socotra, and then at that point we can choose to abandon these places if we want to, or keep them, I guess, if you want to. Yeah, so one thing I discovered playing around as a Jewish person in around Abyssinia is that for some reason Miaphysites seem to be able to holy war Jewish realms. I guess it's because they're not considered the same religious group. Like Judaism is considered Israelite, whereas Miaphysite is Christian, and I guess that's enough for them to do a holy war, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so it's gonna be dangerous for us to prematurely convert to Judaism as well, so this is gonna be an interesting juggling act for sure. But we've already dealt with that. Council laws will definitely become a problem later on. Let's not worry about technology until we have taken a coastal settlement and moved our capital there. And also, what else do we need to do? Oh right, rally points. Let's set that up in Ankober. And any intrigue options. Campfire story. Interesting. That's 50 gold for the Great Tribal Festival, which I'd rather not spend. Then let's go for the campfire story then. Sure. A freezing wind sweeps through the village. As the fire flares up, it lights up the crowd gathered around for the evening. Everyone is on fire. People are burning and they're screaming. People are stopping, dropping, and rolling and pissing on themselves to put out the flames. I pass my drink to a servant and call for silence. Friends, I am glad to have you have joined me tonight, for I shall tell you a story about a brave warrior who wandered the desert in search of his true love. So we get +5 sex appeal and brave opinion. Mankind and how he came to be. Religious storyteller, so zealous and patient. Humble and proud. I guess we should look at the opinions or traits of our counselors, because right now they're the only people whose opinions matter to us. Ish. Not gonna lie. Not sure if any of these would work. You know what? Let's just go for stirring storyteller. Sure. And wait, since we have sex appeal. Oh. Does that not apply for people outside of our realm? I guess not. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, so ambition-wise, let's go for make a friend, because that's the easiest one to do. Sure. And character focus, we'll go for martial stuff, because that's kind of important right now. And we'll set Ankober as our crown focus. Oh, the thing that I was going to say before I got completely distracted by myself. So, since we're going to be lacking boats and whatnot, I think something we could do is, if we're lucky enough, join the assassins. That way at rank 3 we can hire assassin boats and then, or rather I think they're boats made out of assassins. So we can ride the assassin boats on people and then sail on over to Socotra and then reassemble the assassin boats into assassins and then have them assassinate everyone in Socotra. Sure. So the reason why the whole picking the wife thing made me think of that is because when you join the assassins, there's a chance that they might get you to kill your wife, and I'd rather we marry someone who's not great, if that's the case. Yeah, so let me marry her, and hope that she's the one that's targeted for the assassination stuff. Oh no, our prestige. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, that's fine. We'll be able to make some of that back by warring people. Like this guy, for example. So I think I've got everything set up. Oh, wait. Commanders. Oof, that man is terrible. Can we find a better commander? Preferably one who can speak better than I can, but also is an organizer. Okay, maybe not these ones. Alright. Fine, then we're gonna have to look for one on the cheap. Ooh. Epimachos. Sure, sounds good. Why not? Come to my court, sir, and we'll have you replace the idiot that we have leading the thing there. And holy war for afar. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, here we go. Alright. And also, if you're worried about the exorbitant amount of jibber-jabber in this first episode, don't worry too much because I know that there's going to be a lot of jibber-jabber, so I'm going to make sure that this episode is at least an hour long to compensate for that. My studies and training have taught me the general tactics of flanks and center, but I can hardly master everything. Let's be... Now, there are a lot of mountainous terrain here, so we might want to go for the Battlefield Terrain Master. Or... Yeah, you know what? We'll go for Battlefield Terrain Master. Sure. Because leading the flank we can always get some other time, I think, but... There we go. Alright, welcome, sir. Let me assign you as a new commander. Fantastic. I guess you'll lead this army then? Sure. Antalo have gone weeks without rain. Isn't it? Antalo has gone weeks without rain? Antalo? Is Antalo plural for something? Is there like a group of people named Antalo or something? They haven't been rained on. Watering holes for grazing animals are shrinking. And as inhabitants become more reliant on outside trades, traders charge more for resources. People are beginning to lose faith even in God. I cannot afford to lose gold or prestige right now, so I'm just gonna leave that for the time being. Ah, I see. They've gathered their troops already. Can we actually get there before they do? So, they would be taking the river crossing penalty, you say? We're not fighting in the mountains, though. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should just stay here. Yeah, you know what? Just stay here for the time being, and perhaps we can coax them into attacking us in their capital here. That could work. Possibly. So in 4 days, their movement's going to be locked. And we've just approved medium tribal organization law. Alright, there we go. So let's start moving into their capital. Maybe we can get them to turn around and head back into their capital, perhaps? So when do they arrive? February 24th, so in a couple days. Oh, nope, they're coming back here. Alright, can I stay here, or is that going to make them reconsider? I guess we'll find out. Wait, what? You're going to attack us across the river in the mountains? Sir? Are you aware of this thing called strategy? I mean, I'm not one to talk, but still, I mean, if you really want to... Wow. Guess he really did not like those troops. Fantastic. 49% already. Very nice. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, It'd be great if we had an organizer, but that's fine. So, Abyssinia, let me know if you decide to go to war with this guy. And also, we should plot to assassinate this man so that we can maybe get him killed and then perhaps go to war with his successor immediately. I just spent a lot of money bribing people when I should not have done so. Oops. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this guy just in case he decides to get fresh with us and try to attack and beat me to the punch, which I'm hoping will not happen, but just in case, I suppose we might as well just maybe we should just stay here and siege this place down. I'm a little worried that Abyssinia might intervene. Alright, if we go there... Wait, they're still... Really? Knowing that they arrive later, and they'll be taking river crossing penalty. Oh, no, the genius lady is married. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a fat one, unfortunately. Dang, nabbit. Okay, so... Let's see here. Who do we need to coax? Let's maybe try to coax that lady. Yeah, I don't really care about that lady anymore. She's married. Ugh. Unacceptable. As he is growing older, I can see that Semmer could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It'll require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Semmer. Alright, be ambitious, boy. And you better turn out well, otherwise I'm gonna be very upset. And, well, I won't really be able to do anything, but I'll be very upset regardless. Right, also, miss, do you want to maybe come to my court? Do I have to bribe you? Come on, guys. What? What? Oh, it's because they're... Right, they're not tribal. I see. Alright, so we could bribe her and then bring her into our court, but I don't know if she's going to be married anytime soon. You know what, let's hold off on that for the time being, because I think right now we're hemorrhaging money, what with the whole having troops raised nonsense. And Abyssinia is not doing anything right now, which is very odd, because usually they're quite active at around this time. Either attacking these guys, or being attacked by someone, or something. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but still. Alright, then you stay put. Oh, what's happening? You are attacking him for Blemia. Oh, that's... Huh. Well, we'll see how that goes. Maybe Abyssinia would like to get involved and then perhaps lose some troops and then maybe get yourself weak enough to a point where I can declare a tribal, or not a tribal war, but a tributary war against you and then make you my little bitch? What do you say, sir? What do you say, Abyssinia? Because I just trounced this guy right in his butthole. And speaking of which, can we murderate him some more? I'm assuming his court size will change sometime soon. Alright, can we... No, we need more prestige. Unfortunate. Then let me establish this as the county capital just in case. And we'll do the same in this place. We could also pillage the holding, and we would gain 50 gold as well as 5 random tech points, but I think since we're not going to be spending too much time being tribal, this might be the better alternative. Yeah, sure. Or maybe I should have actually held on to the barony instead. It's fine. We just need one of our capital, or our capital to be a, what's it? City holding. Alright. Is this changing at all? It is not. Alright, sir. Anytime you want to snuff it, just let me know. I will gladly help you out in whatever way I can. Ooh, maybe I can duel him. Alright, let's turn him into my rival and duel him. In the meantime, maybe we go to war with this guy. So he's attacking him, meaning that he most likely won't get involved. Zila might intervene, but that's fine with me. Let's do it up. Alright, rapid succession. Here we go. And you are... Oh, you're all joining in to defend Blemia. Gotcha. Well, enjoy. Have fun. And all that such. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But maybe it's just because I haven't played CK2 in a little while. That could be it, actually. Alright, guys. Get over to Berbera, please. And you are leading troops in Berbera itself. Which is desert, so... Ah, I see Zila has decided to intervene. Interesting. Alright, well, good luck to you there, sir. I wish you the best. Dumbass. And Herrera's under siege. Yeah, that's fine. We have the one dude defending it somehow. He's actually doing a decent job of it, too. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna need to take that back. Damn it. That is quite annoying. How long is that gonna take to siege down? Oof. 8 ticks at least. Dang. Maybe we should start looking into perhaps getting ourselves a siege leader? Any siege leaders want to come join my court? You, sir? Nope, apparently not. What about organizers? Or people with organs? Apparently no one with organs wants to come into my realm. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Ah, there we go. Most guests have departed and evening has turned into early morning, yet Kamal and I are still deep in conversation. We are talking about religion, righteousness, how to do the right thing. Kamal suggests that giving alms and fasting must surely bring mortals closer to the divine. These are noble actions indeed. Alright, so, another thing that I kind of didn't really mention is that we don't really have a Casus Belli to, attack Socotra, so, which is why I'm trying to fabricate a claim here. We could convert to one of the Muslim religions, so we can actually become Shia, openly Shia, as part of the joining the assassins process, and then declare a holy war for Socotra, and then maybe switch back to Miaphysite, or just switch it over to being Jewish. But I think that will have to wait, because we need to get boats to be able to attack this place in the to begin with. So either we wait until we get our assassin rank to 3 so we can hire ships, or something else, I guess. Most guests have departed and evening has turned into early morning, yet Kamal and I are still deep in conversation. We are talking about religion, righteousness, how to do the right thing. He expresses his admiration for those willing to give their life fighting for their beliefs. I agree, Kamal. If only I could be more like them. We are quiet for a moment, both seemingly contemplating these devoted souls. Then Kamal looks up at me, a curious intensity in his gaze. That is not an impossible wish, McConan. Are you ready to kill, and if he wills it, get killed to defend his word, the words of his prophet and the rightful heir? I am, Kamal. And you're saying there's a way? I do, McConan, says Kamal with a solemn, almost ceremonial voice. There's an order devoted to Allah and the rightful caliph. One that defends those true of faith and bring vengeance to their persecutors. The assassins are always in need of champions. Think it over, and someone might reach out. Me? An assassin? Perhaps this is my destiny. Well, I hope so. My eyes are opening, seeing only darkness. For a moment, my mind is blank before the first thoughts get through the haze of sleep. Why did I wake up? A deep man's voice cuts through the silence, startling me. The time has come for you to profess your devoutness to Allah and the rightful Imam Ali. So we could become openly Shia, but then we'd get our butthole torn asunder by everyone. Yeah. Except for maybe, well, even the Abbasids. Just this only one guy is Shia. So we're gonna have to become secretly Shia. I guess we could also personally adopt the faith before we do a holy war for Nestoria and then just try to get a Jewish wife or something. We'll see. We'll see. So I will carry out Allah's wishes in secret, no matter the risk. Excellent! I turn my head towards the voice. A hooded figure steps out of the shadows by the tent opening and a hand appears from underneath the cloak, holding a piece of parchment. On it is a dick pic, or rather a sketch of his malformed penis. Before we continue, you must sign this. A written pledge of allegiance to the Grand Master of the Assassins. A routine safety measure, he says in a very deep voice, akin to James Earl Jones himself. Of course, one moment, let me find a quill. As soon as I lift up the tip of my quill from the parchment, the hooded man snatches it from the desk. The Grand Master will be pleased, King McConan. You will receive an invitation to our stronghold, but for now, go back to bed. You need your little nappy boo. The next moment, he is gone. Farewell, I suppose. Oh, whoa. Okay, skilled tactician. Not bad, Semmer. Not bad at all. Great. Well, hope you continue developing that way. And we have become bitter rivals with this guy. We'll just continue antagonizing him, because why not? And also, I want to keep tabs on him. Alright, so we may be able to duel him, but he is craven, so there's a chance he'll just try to circumvent us or something. Assalamu alaikum, King McConan. You are hereby invited to the assassin stronghold in Jeddah. Arrive at the castle of Jeddah in a fortnight's time. One of our people will collect you there. You can recognize him by his really, really deep voice. Until then, keep safe and breathe not a word of this meeting to any living soul. Praise be to God. Signed, Propagandist Musa. Alright, wife, I'm going to see some men clad in dark cloaks and skullduggery, so I'll be back. The journey to Jeddah was comfortable. However, the dwindling mountain path to the assassin stronghold was a tormented tread. As I finally arrive at the castle, my guide brings me to the main tower, where I am introduced to Propagandist Musa. I am ready to serve, Propagandist. There's no time for pleasantries. Not even a moment to catch my breath before Propagandist Musa leads me through another door. Down a spiraling stone staircase, we descend in silence. Their stair ends and the propagandist opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement room and a figure kneeling on the floor. Who is that? Please let it be my wife. Please? Wife? No? Alright, I guess we'll find out. Please, wife? Yes, it's my wife. This, Propagandist Musa says solemnly as I enter, is your test. With these 3 words, he pulls the hood from the woman's head. It's Queen Dila, my wife. The shock in her eyes must be mirroring my own. You said you'd be back later. What the fuck? I have to see you over already? Aw, man, I was hoping for a few days without you. This woman is an enemy of our faith. End her. The propagandist offers me a dagger. Man, her intrigue is actually fairly good, but she slept drunk in a church? Unfucking believable. You must die. Goodbye, wife. Alright, let's look for a new one. Are you sure there's no genius women out there? Or single genius ladies? Come on. Alright, what about quick ones? No? You gotta be kidding me. Strong ladies? Maybe. Or maybe we should just stick with the, one with high stewardship. Ooh. A Taoist one, you say? Interesting. What's her fertility at? 50%? And she's at 95%, which is actually pretty fantastic. And this lady's at 75. You know what? We'll just bring this lady into our court. Can I marry your butthole? Specifically your butthole and only your butthole. And we'd lose another 200 prestige. Good grief, really? Ugh. Fine. Maybe we'll do that later. Then again, I don't think our prestige is gonna be going up anytime soon. You know what? Screw it. We'll just do it now. That means we might have to wait until we can make some tribal holdings in these places. That's fine. The blood is still gushing from the infidel's limp body. This was your wife. Wow. Is that what we're gonna write on our wife's tombstone? Here lies Queen Dila, former wife of King McConan. Died at the tender age of 18. She was a limp infidel. And also, before her body was even cold, he got remarried to someone else. Blood is still gushing from the infidel's limp body as I kneel in front of the propagandist. He recites the oath of the assassins, and I repeat after him. As Propagandist Musa speaks the final words, inducting me into the order, he smears the blood across my cheeks. Stand up, adherent McConan. Welcome to the assassins. My life for God. Praised be the assassins. Fantastic. And we are now married with negative 245 prestige. Fan-fucking-tastic. Couldn't be better. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, good grief. Wait, they're attacking us? Unrest is growing as large areas of Shiwa grow drier each season. If it continues this way, no one in the realm will be safe from the harsh times ahead. So, normally, given this kind of opportunity, I would become zealous, but if we become zealous, then we can't switch our religion, so I'm going to avoid this for the time being, and also avoid losing any more prestige. Thank you very much. Wow, fantastic job there, Spy Master. And I'm not being facetious. Alright, so we'll hold off until we move our capital. And they're just gonna straight up attack us in Berbera. Wow. Don't let me stop you from making stupid decisions. Are they going back to Kusaso? They are. Perfect. Look at that. Get in there. What's taking you so long? Atta boy. Fan-fucking-tastic. Holy crap. In my test runs, it never ran this well, but I'm glad that it has. Alright, so he's got -7 personal combat skill, and I've got 40, meaning that I will definitely die if I duel him. That's just how it works in CK2. Basically, it operates under the, XCOM rules of probability. So the higher the percentage chance of success, the more likely you are to fail and burn and crash and die and all that jazz. But we're gonna do it anyways because I would rather not have to wait for this or pay for these guys to join my plot. Ah, let me actually convene with my assassins or my agents. Emir Talut of the Shirazid Emirate has chosen to accept your challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. I'd rather become deceitful, yes. My antagonist seems unaware that the little scrape I inflicted is what is causing his limbs to slowly go numb. Valiant effort, I proclaim, watching his sluggish movements. As in, he likes to cover himself in slugs. It's his form of armor. It's not very good, especially if you're fighting in the ocean, as people often did in the medieval times, or if you're, you know, prone to a high salt diet. Then every time you sweat, basically the armor just dies off. I proclaim, watching his sluggish movements. When he lunges at me, I carefully step aside, letting his subsequent collapse look like a failed attack. The poison must have reached his heart. Oh no! Your death was the only logical outcome, brother! And he's dead. Fan-fucking-tastic. And now, your son must die too. Yes. Here we come, sir. Here we come. That's right. Oh, man. Let's do it up. We take Zila, and then we're good. G-E-W-D, and someone's trying to kill my wife. Why? I just got this girl. Why would you want to kill her? And our holding in Berbera is under siege. Right. That's fair. It's not really gonna matter, though, because we will kick your teeth in, sir. Actually, you're not being attacked by anyone else, are you? Alright, let me just kick your ass in Berbera, and then we'll come back to Zila. Yeah, just need to make sure that no one else tries to siege this down whenever... Ooh! My court chaplain, Agurma, tells me that his efforts at increasing religious fervor among the people have met with great success. A small army of zealots have converged at Ankober tribe ready to serve me. Now I simply need to attack some suitable infidel before my new recruits wander off in disgust. What about the corpse of my dead wife? I mean, she's a limp infidel, so I'm sure... Oh no, my son's got the sniffles. Aw, man. Actually, what's his health at now? 3.5. Can we get a good court physician? Not great, I'll tell you that much, but I guess we'll just set this guy up as our court physician for the time being. Semmer? No? Can I want to keep getting notifications of... Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have done this. I can't believe I've done this. Alright, fine. Can I switch it back? I can't. We have 2 court physicians. What? What? Remember when I said that this game is super buggy? Yeah, there you go. Nice. So how does that work then, if we have 2 court physicians? Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. No one else is attacking Zila. I thought that these guys were trying to attack us, but no, they're striking back in retaliation. Nice. Very nice. Alright, siege that shit down, and we can create the Duchy of Berbera, which I'd rather not do right now. Ooh, 6 holdings, really? Oh, so once we take this over, that'll be 7, so... and we are broke as a joke. Hey, do you want to just give up? No? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Is this our second... Yeah. This is like the third pope or, yeah, third pope that we've had since we started. What the hell? Fucking, life expectancy of one of these, Miaphysite popes is just atrocious. Alright, maybe he's gone off dueling people with negative, combat score. That's what it is. That's always what it is. Alright. I'm trying to focus on my training, but he's always there. No matter if I'm studying in the Great Order Library, hid behind piles of books, sparring with a fellow assassin, taking a massive fucking hellacious dump in the outhouse, Emir Hassan apparently has to do the same, oftentimes on top of me as I'm taking a dump. So he's basically squatting on top of me as I'm squatting on top of the toilet taking a dump on my head. A real power move if you can pull it off. And his taunts and snide comments, they're driving me mad. And we could ignore him to focus on our training. So focused on training for 5 years, intrigue, learning, and personal combat skill. But I'm gonna do this and hope that we get some sweet, whatever points out of it. Divine power, that's it. Assalamu alaikum, adherent Mekonnen. Our enemies are growing bolder. They spread their vile heresies, poisoning their minds, the minds of our people. This cannot continue. Sheikh Yahya of Darum is one of the worst offenders. Adherent, turn him into an example to fill our enemies' hearts with dread. Signed, Grandmaster Tabat. Okay. Sure, I guess. And he's part of the Abbasid revolt. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a lot of support for this. I don't think so. Emir Hassan was not slow to accept my challenge. It was a simple one. We will both craft disguises and enter the nearby town at noon the next day. The first person to spot the other, sneak up on them, and place a dagger at their throat would be the winner. So basically, we're playing multiplayer Assassin's Creed. Fantastic. Let's do it up. Alright, sir. You must die. Attaboy. Atta fucking boy. Holy shit. Wow. This is just glorious. Alright, I'm going to move my capital to... One thing I also should probably do is turn these guys into my bitches. So, I think at this point we're still kind of weak, and we're going to be even weaker once we found the Merchant Republic. So we might want to make these guys our tributary states. Or not tributary states, but turn them into my tributes. So that we can summon them into war if the need arises. Okay, so... I'm not super far away from being fully replenished, though we will need to give away a substantial amount of territory to be able to be within my domain limit. Alright, we are almost at not negative prestige. I'm going to go with Borama as our capital. Sure. We could go with Hargeisa, but this seems newer, so sure. Go with that. Thank you. I should probably give away one more holding, though. Right, let's move my capital to Zila. Or wait, should I not do that? I guess it's okay if I do that now. Oh, wait. Do I get the capital county? Okay, then maybe we want to hold off on moving our capital to Zila for the time being until at least it's a little bit better. Yeah, and I think I might also want to give away Harer. Antalo, unfortunately has the like a significant chunk of our troops, so probably not the best one to give away right now. You know what? Let's just go to war with this guy. To extort tribute, sure, and gather all our troops. Right, folks, in Antalo. And when can we change our laws again? In 2 years. Gotcha. I was sweating underneath my heavy rope and veil in the relentless noon sun. Where was Emir Hassan? I scanned the crowd nervously, but nothing. And then the coolness of it blade against my throat. Impressive disguise, adherent. I mean it. Hassan chuckled and gave me a hearty pat on the back. This is, of course, medieval talk for we had anal sex, which was great and enjoyed by all. And thus we became close friends. I don't know about you guys, but the only way I can make close friends is to have anal sex with them, so it stands to reason. Alright, so that's that done, and we will go ahead and, I guess, create a treasury? Because I don't think we'll become the king of Abyssinia anytime soon, unfortunately. Oh, we are actually within range of China. We can send them a eunuch in the form of my steward court physician. We have a couple of them. We could send a commander, which I would rather not do. But we could get a Chinese physician out of it, so I don't know. Bit of a toss-up, I guess. What can we do to coax you out of that mountain territory, sir? Are you going into Ankober? Because what we could do is send a small chunk of troops there now, get them to defend, and then once they're locked into moving into that region, we send in the rest of our troops. The old, well, not really unholy trifecta. Can we get there before they do? Oh, we can get there before they do. Interesting. September 4th and September 3rd. A day before they arrive. Fantastic. And they're definitely committed to this because we have fewer troops than they do. Suckers. Oh no. Oh no, we're about to be the suckers. Oh no, we're fine. Turns out we did not suck that much. Not as much as I'd like to, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's see. I'm pretty sure we don't need to siege this place down too much. I mean, it's only a couple holdings. During this evening's council meeting, Steward Semmer told us of a rumor he had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far away from here. The specifics of Semmer's information are uncertain, but perhaps this would be worth investigating. Sure, I guess. Why not? Widespread rumors say that Pope Gabriel leads a most wicked lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest and even more so for one in his exalted position. Wait, why do I have another holding? Oh no, I was always this way. Never mind. Gotcha. Alright, so we could change the centralization laws, but we should probably prioritize the tribal organization. Oh, and if I remember anything from playing as a tribal realm before, I think we need to get to a point where we can defend ourselves after converting to Merchant Republic before we actually convert to Merchant Republic. So what I want to do is invest heavily into retinue, because I think you actually hold on to the tribal retinue that you create even after you become a Merchant Republic or feudal. At least it did for the last time I was feudal, went from tribal to feudal, so something to consider. And no chances of us getting this man assassinated. I know once we get into the second rank of the Assassin's Brotherhood or whatever, it's a lot easier to assassinate people, but I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. The holy warriors of my court chaplain attracted to fight for the Lord have become disillusioned by my ungodly refusal to fight a holy war and wandered off, damaging my piety greatly. Unfucking believable. What a bunch of bastards. Wow. 100%. We're done, son. We're done. Right, Demont, you're up next. Though we may want to wait for our troops to replenish ever so slightly. Because I'm not sure if I can really rely on the AI to defend me or help me out with this war. Okay, so this expires in 50 million fucking years. Good grief. So I guess it would be faster for us to just build a tribal holding and then just, yeah, I don't know. Damn it. Oh, we actually have a lot of prestige, so let me go ahead and build a tribal holding in Herrera? Yeah, let's make some tribal holdings and we'll hold on to those. We'll give away the city holdings for places that are not coastal or not intended to be our capital. So we'll build one here in Busaso. Build one in... Oh, why is that one more expensive? Wait, hold on. Why is that double the price? Same number of holdings. Different number of max holdings. What? This one even has even more holdings, yet is cheaper? Why? Huh. That's weird. Alright, well, in any case, let's also build a tribal holding in Tajura? No, let's go for a rare. Yeah, we'll give that county away, as well as Busaso and Berbera too, I guess. No, let's build one in Tajura for sure. Yeah, and that takes about a year, I think, which isn't too bad. Gotcha. Berbera, Zila, I think we won't build a tribal holding there. Ankober is suffering terribly from heavy downpour. Now a heavy landslide has swept through the heart of the province, taking people and even buildings with it. The atmosphere is somber when my council presents me with our options. Okay, so we can either have our own son die, or have our son die, or have a random building be destroyed in Ankober. Why? Because my rival is at risk? Oh, I see. So, okay, I see. I get it. So this is to, like, basically assassinate him. But then we also lose the random building. What's the random building in Ankober? The practice range. Aw, man, really? Damn it, wait. How come we don't get any archers from this? At all? Oh no, we do get some archers, I guess. Aw, man, that sucks. Alright, fine. I guess we'll try to save our son. Ugh. And now we're broke. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Ugh. Oh. Only 100 prestige as opposed to 200. Okay, cool. I guess we'll rebuild it then. Ugh. Would have been better if it hadn't even didn't need to in the first place. And we're kind of getting to a better point again. We have a son? Oh, man. Alright. So either we get this son somehow deadified, or we have to establish our Merchant Republic ASAP. Well, not ASAP necessarily, but before our current guy dies. Alright, so you are going to be named Pluten, as is the tradition in our channel here. Fantastic. Sadly not a genius, but that's fine. And speaking of geniuses, unbelievable. Quick, ladies? Unacceptable. Wow. That is some putrescent garbage right there. Good grief. And that's going to be done March of next year. I guess just besides waiting for us to become a little bit stronger so that we can go to with Damat, there's not much else we can really do, I feel. Let me also build a tribal holding in Berbera. Yeah. Ugh, really? While my training has greatly improved my physical prowess and my skills in combat, it has not had a positive effect on my looks. My skin has grown rough and blemished by a countless amount of old bruises and small scars. Really? Man, I hate uncouth. It's like fucking herpes. It's like you can never get rid of that trait. It's so dumb. So dumb. I mean, there are ways of getting rid of it, but they're extremely rare. I think I've only seen it go away like maybe once or twice. Alright, so we'll establish someone there. Usaso will establish someone there as well. And where else? Alright, I think that may be it for the time being. Wait, we can build another tribal holding here? Oh wait, no, that's Zila, never mind. It's the one place where we did build the tribal holding. Of course. Of course, a horse. Alright, so if I take the seduction focus, I may be able to possibly get rid of my uncouth, but I guess it's not that big of a deal, so whatever. Ugh. Sad, but that's fine. So I think we wanted to give away Tajura or Busaso. I guess Busaso has the Silk Road going through it, so Tajura might be the one to give away. And that's part of the Duchy of Afar, which is co-owned by Abyssinia. Or maybe we should give away Harar. Because that way we can maybe still get some boats from the city of Bernice? I guess if we're going to be relying on the assassin boats or our own boats once we become a merchant republic, then it won't really matter. Can I just abduct this guy? No, that's going to cost me all my divine power and then some. Fine, I'll give away Tajura. Alright, who wants this county? Maybe my chancellor? He's not bad. Certainly a lot better than the other Goombas here. Sure. Chancellor, why don't you take the county of Tajura? Enjoy. Fantastic. Alright, now that I'm within my domain size, can I see my true limit? Ooh, much better. Well, slightly, I guess. Alright, so if I were to summon you, sir... Whoa, nice. You would have about 650-ish troops, which isn't a whole lot, but... Ooh. Hey, there we go. Practice range back in our tribe here. Fantastic. Maybe we should set up a tribal holding here and then just switch back and forth. Nah, that's fine. Alright. Can we maybe build another practice range here? Or do we need to preserve our prestige for some other stuff? You know what, let my prestige build up a little bit, and then we'll start spending it, I think. For now, I think we're kind of okay. Yeah. Alright, so what else can I do to... Ooh. It hasn't been too long since we could do this, right? I think it's been a few months. So I lost a little bit of time, but we are now at High Tribal Organization. And in 5 years' time, August 10th, we should be able to get Maximum Tribal Organization. And at this rate, we should actually be able to found the Merchant Republic within our lifetime, if not in like 5 years, basically, minimum. But I don't think we'll be rushing into it immediately. No, we still need to make sure that we're not going to get completely torn asunder as soon as we turn into a Merchant Republic, because our military is going to plummet for sure. Alright, well, I think that's going to conclude our first episode of the series. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm very much so looking forward to this campaign, for sure. It's been a while since I've done a recorded series for CK2, and it's actually been a little while since I played CK2, and playing the Monarch's Journey stuff kind of reignited my love for this game, so looking forward to it for sure. As this is the first episode of the series, I'm just going to say this once, and also once in the last episode, so I guess I'll say this twice. If you enjoyed the episode, I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave a like. If you're looking forward to the rest of the campaign, you know, I'd also appreciate you leaving a like. Be sure to leave a comment, let me know what you guys think, what you're excited for, etc, etc. And if you want to keep apprised of more CK2 stuff or other stuff on my channel, you know, be sure to subscribe so you can keep apprised, be notified of that whole situation. And if you want to support me financially, you can do so via Patreon, or by joining the channel as a member via YouTube, or by subscribing to me on Twitch. But you know what? Just you guys watching, spending your time with me and watching my stuff is more than enough. So thank you for that. Alright, well, that's going to be it for our first episode. We'll come back tomorrow, and hopefully we can rise up in our ranks in the Assassin's Order, and then get our boats, and then finally go to war with this guy and take over Socotra, and then begin our rapid expansion of our wallet, I guess, is kind of what we're looking forward to. Sure, why not? Let's leave it at that. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching, and have a good breakfast!